Hey everyone, welcome back to By Its Cover. I'm Leah and today we are talking about Everything Leads to You by Nina LaCour. I think this is actually my first contemporary cover review, and it wasn't even my choice in book because it's our next book club book. So hopping right into the design, the cover and jacket design was done by Teresa Evangelista, who works at Penguin Young Readers. She's also done the covers for An Abundance of Catherines by John Green, the Matched series, and The Sky is Everywhere, which I read like in middle school or high school, so it was like a nice throwback to see that again. The cover uses Shutterstock photography and hand-drawn font. Guys, I was so mad. I could not for the life of me figure out the copy font. I tried everything I know, and Maturator just was not helping at all. Everything it gave me was wrong. It's pretty darn close to Garamond, but at least I know that the W is not right. So maybe if it was the older version, but I honestly don't know. And that's it about the design. There was only one person working on it. So hopping right into my review, I know a lot of people say they like this cover, but I don't. It's just not my thing. On a personal level, I just always like thicker, bold type than very thin things like this, because it really gets lost, like from a distance. You can't see the title. But taking personal opinion out of it, why I don't like the hand-drawn font on this cover is because they have a perspective thing going on where all the lines are supposed to be leading into the girl, because the story is about kind of how this girl and her friend keep getting drawn back to this other girl through a series of mysteries they've accidentally found. So I get the whole concept of the cover, but there's a lot of breaking of the rules in that perspective. How everything goes only up instead of up and down, how leads is going up instead of down into it, how the speed lines going off are all going in the same direction, which I get is like the shadow 3D effect, but I just feel like all the lines should be leading into the center focal point of this person. Speaking of the person, I don't like the model choice because it doesn't match the main character, who is our narrator, or the girl that they keep getting drawn back to. So if it just matched one of them, it would make a lot more sense, but I get Shutterstock, your options are limited, but maybe do your research beforehand. There's also this weird box overlay over the entire image that the type is inside, and I don't think there's really a point to it. The picture already has this nice purple tone, and just going off of that would have been fine. You didn't need an overlay. As you move inside, they reuse the title exactly as it was from the cover, which I don't like in the two instances, because here it is literally floating on the side of the page, not even the center of the page. I just don't understand that at all. And here they have the title and name again, but there's no picture obviously, and you're left with the whole of where that girl should be, and out of context, like without the girl, it just doesn't work as a shape. There's two other fonts used for the chapter titles as well as the section titles, and the chapter titles are this scripty cursive, which is very feminine and childlike, which I guess matches our character's age. They're just graduating high school, but once again, just not for me. I do really like this sub font used for the sections. It's a nice thin serif that looks hand-drawn, but I'm pretty sure is a font. I think that could have been used a lot more throughout, like for chapter titles and maybe even on the cover. Yep, so that's pretty much all I have for this book. It wasn't my favorite cover, it wasn't my favorite story either, but you know me, I'm a fantasy girl at heart. Although I do feel like a slightly contemporary or urban fantasy binge coming on, just because it's summer and that's what happens. Thank you so much for watching. Hit like and subscribe down below if you haven't already. Check out some other videos. I'm starting to branch out away from just cover reviews because people seem to like that. So let me know if there's anything you'd like to see. I'll see you guys in the next chapter.